welcome to February 2025 reading. I'm so excited to get into it. Just when you thought you heard the last of something, or just when you thought the cycle was over, boom. That's kind of what I'm getting. And I'm seeing I will be back all loud right here. I was hearing What Goes Around Comes Back Around, Best I Never Had by Beyonce. Just when you're like, okay, I released it, I let it go, I surrender it, it's over, it's done. Now the chapter is closed and done. Now it's goodbye for us. Boom. They're like, now they're coming back around because it's a person. I feel like it's a person. And for some, it could be a person and a group of people. I also feel too, there's just something where it's like, you thought you heard the last of me because you did. I feel like it's been a significant amount of time or longer than you're used to. Or just long enough to be like, yeah, it's never really going to be the same. And that's okay. 7 of Swords is the main energy. 10 of Wands. Other people's burdens are not yours to carry this month for sure. Do not let anyone convince you of such. Because it kind of feels like whoever you are dealing with uses their own inability to move on from you or get over you as a ploy to emotionally entangle with you further. They're going to say something, but their energy doesn't align. Meaning, they're going to say, like, oh, I'm letting this go. But it's almost like if they were letting it go, they wouldn't even come talk to you, especially after all this time. Especially after all this time. Personal growth. Number 7. 7s can be significant. Okay. What are the themes for Virgo? February. I feel like in a time where someone should be celebrating their life or their time, that could be a birthday, something like that. It's like someone is praying for you to come back. Creativity, number 3. Hit the lights, let the music move you, lose yourself tonight. Patience, number 2. That's interesting, 2 and 3. Relationship change, karmic completion. I'm telling you, healing. I'm telling you, manifestation. 66, 8. There's something to do. Also, financial discipline. Whoever this person was, I definitely feel like your finances took a hit while you were together, or there was something to do with like still being at home, living at home. Something to do as well with, even side note, needing to gentle parent them. I don't feel like that. More so the relationship. I feel like I have to like break things down into, like, ChatGPT explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old, that to someone, like how your feelings, how you're dealing with something, how you felt like you weren't being prioritized, those types of things. I want to know why they're coming back around, even with karmic completion, because you're done. You're done. That's what I'm hearing. You're done. What is this? Karmic completion, relationship change. Even then, your dynamic, your energy towards someone and something has changed. Oh. Again, you are not trapped somewhere. Like, you have to recognize and kind of like snap your own fingers and wake yourself up and realize. It's like the second I'm starting to engage with something again and I like my reality starts to look just like it did 2 years ago, a year ago, I have to snap myself up and be like, this is not how it is anymore. 10 of Swords on patience. I was patient, but not anymore. It's back in my hands. I Don't Think About You by Kelly Clarkson. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. I also feel like if you're putting work in to move on your own, live on your own, sustain yourself on your own, you're doing an incredible job. I also feel too, I even feel like it's interesting. It's as if it's someone's birthday this month, or someone should be celebrating their birthday this month, right? And then you're the one who's actually celebrating life. It could even be, you could have Aquarius placements, like it could be your birthday too. There's just some odd, like, you know, it's kind of like, what I'm saying is like a picture of like if you visit a haunted house, for example, and you take a photo booth photo, and they have like the pretend, or like the haunted mansion at Disneyland is what I'm saying, where when you take a picture at the very end, there's someone behind you. You could have even taken a picture like that with someone, because that's literally what I'm seeing. So to me, it feels like what they're getting at is there's something in your energy, someone in your energy, where it's kind of just like the sun under that too. 9 of Cups. Right when you're moving well, it's beyond right when you're moving well, because I do feel like you've been moving well for a minute now. You can just feel there's something behind you and you're like, I don't want to turn around. Out of sight, out of mind. But there's something about, I don't know if someone's like doing something or like thinking about you all the time, or trying to kind of like call you back in energetically, because there is something to do with, look at me, look at me, look at me. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Hey, is what I'm hearing. What is their intention? Do they even know? Knight of Cups. Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. That's adorable. 9 of Cups reversed. I feel like part of them is a little bit guilty or guilt-ridden at the fact that they couldn't have been your happily ever after with the Page of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. That's kind of how they're coming in. It's like they want to be able to give you this long-term stability, this loving, harmonious, but they feel kind of just like Peter Pan energy. They lack accountability even when they think they're taking accountability. It's very odd. It's like their accountability comes with a but. You know, it's like, I want to do this, but I can't. 9 of Cups reversed. This shit is so good. Okay, anyway. What do they want to say? I wish you healing. I hope you find love. I can't get over you. Oh, God. I think you were out of my league. I will be back. Did I not bring that up? I fucked up. Why did you? Ooh, you hurt my feelings. Wah wah is what I'm saying to that, because really, again, there's like a cop-out energy. I've been up all night thinking about you. You know what? Let's get this deck. Because it's clearly about a person. When I picked up the deck, Sagittarius. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, someone who has Sagittarius energy. Makes sense with that Page of Wands, too. They're going to pretend like they're not coming back to be with you. You're a Virgo, please. You are 10 steps ahead of it. I don't know if this would be worth opening the door. Okay. Just because they feel like, I don't know how to say this, drugged out. Ugh, I know that probably sounds like heavy. They just feel like I'm withdrawing. Like I just feel like gross. Cancer energy, charismatic Casanova, divine timing. Fear of commitment and being hurt. I was always hot and cold with you, and I knew that was confusing. I know that was confusing. Our connection was too much for me to handle, and that was the only way I could deal with it. Okay. Maybe they have mom issues. Maybe their mom is way too invested in their life, and they kind of project. It's almost like they took out their frustration of their mom out on you, because it's like they acted like you were trying to trap them, like how their mom controls them or controlled them. It's almost like even when you don't act, like they're the type to, like, once they have a certain image of you in their mind, there's no shaking it. Even when it's not true. It's not until you're removed from their life and they can recognize in hindsight, oh, they weren't really like that. I actually was able to go out and do whatever I wanted. Maybe a little bit too much. Maybe they were too lenient. Maybe they were too chill. Because to me, I feel like there's a sick double standard here to where you were okay with, not even okay. If you would have done what they were doing, they would have something to say about it. But then you weren't allowed to say it, like, especially if they wanted to go out. That's crazy. The Page of Wands is here too. There is something, I feel like they like the chase of something too. Because even with that cat chasing their feather. Okay, what else? Why is this energy coming back now? Is it too late now to say sorry? Again, right when you thought you were done with the cycle, you're like, okay, it's been gone. Like, they're not coming back. It's okay. I'm at peace with that. Boom. And you're like, no. Didn't want that, actually. Cosmic love. Even though we're not together, we are connected through and through. When I sleep, I dream of you. When I'm awake, I think of you. I'm able to feel you as if you are physically here. See, it's like, I'll settle for the ghost of you. I really do feel like they're not, now they have to deal with it, you know? Let's see what your advice would be. Let's see what your advice would be. They're showing up as charismatic Casanova. To me, I feel like they know just what to say to take your breath away. I want to know why you hurt their feelings. Because you moved on, or because you're able to just live your life. Maybe even they're jealous of you and your ability to network, your connection to certain people, people loving you. It's almost like they're jealous of the people who are close to you. But I don't get it, because they set themselves up to be in whatever position they're in. Okay, what's Virgo's advice? What is Virgo called to do? Intuition, forgiveness. 2296. Leadership. Take this by the balls, literally. Teaching and learning. I will say, even the teaching and learning card I'm getting, you are eons beyond this person, this energy. They're just now figuring out what you've known since you were 7. It's like that one tweet that is like, dudes trip once and say things that I've been thinking since I was 7 years old. That's kind of like the gist. I feel like you've already forgiven. I feel like part of you is just like, I don't really know what else to say. You've done enough. You've done enough. I will say they're all up in your energy though. Trying to be, at least. The sun, Leo energy could be significant. Something could have happened during Leo season 2. You could have Leo placements. I feel like someone's praying for you. Seriously, the extraordinary power of prayer. Like what I was saying. That's literally what I was saying. It's like someone should be celebrating, but instead they're like praying for you. Like, please God, make sure they're happy with me. You know, bring them back, please. I feel like we're trying to like lure you in, but then they're realizing it's like I'm reeling in something, but it's never coming. Like I feel like they realize like, all right, they're not coming. If I want it, I got to go get it. It feels like it would have been easier in theory if you came back, because high and mighty, their ego would have kicked, like they would have gone through the sadness, the missing you, the grief, right? Knowing that they should be the ones to say something first, or break the ice, or break the silence, because you were the last one to say something. But in their mind, they're like, well, if you come back, then that means that they can be like, it would be like their ego turned back on, and they would get into their arrogance and kind of like this defensive state to where it's like they wouldn't answer, or they would be rude. But now, you know what I mean? Like they flip energies, and even then, if you take them back, they could flip. Trust your gut. Take what you've learned from the situation and apply it now. There's no mistakes in life, only learning. Remember that too. So whatever you do choose to do, as long as you know it's what you're called to, and it's important to do things, because even like when I would get back together with certain people, it would be very important for me, and I knew that I couldn't move with guilt, I couldn't move with remorse. Like if I'm gonna do it, I might as well go balls to the wall, you know what I mean? If I was gonna do it, I might as well do it and live it out. So that's kind of my advice to you. Trust yourself. 6th chakra too, Archangel Uriel, Metatron, sorry, which is also the Archangel for Virgo. Intuition as well, your third eye. Connect your intuition. Have you already forgiven them, or do you feel like more forgiveness is meant to be? I just feel like part of you is like a dichotomy, because it's like I feel like this is all that I wanted, and then but who you are today doesn't want that anymore. Journey number 2. 2s are really significant. What else for Virgo for February? It could even be you just fully surrendering to and letting go. Advice for Virgo. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Throat chakra, Virgo energy as well. Financial constraints. Again, do a burn letter when it comes to feeling like you don't have anything to give. I feel like it's going to be really important for you to remember that whatever you give out will return to you. So if you're coming at it feeling like, Magician in the mirror, literally, whatever you see is what you are. So remember, if you're looking at it like, I feel empty, I feel lack, don't let this reflect more of that in your life. Essentially is what I'm saying. Choose to see abundance, even in a situation. You know, it doesn't have to be so mind-boggling. It doesn't have to be as intense. You know? Magician in the mirror, healer of the ages, man holding a heart. I really do feel like this will actually help you heal a lot, because hearing it from someone is like that final release. What are you going to hear from them? Because there's something about hearing something from them. I feel like you're not ready to take them back, honestly. You're going to hear from them, I am ready. What the fuck? I have trust issues. I feel there's too much competition. I said I feel like you're not ready because I don't feel ready. I've been having regrets. You're on my mind the most. That's almost, especially without landing on Magician in the mirror, healer of the ages, and man holding a heart. I feel like that was what hurt you or made you hung up the most, was dealing with someone where it's like they want me but not enough to take action, and that feels like a kind of like a mind, you know? But I feel like the reason why they weren't ready was because they weren't trustworthy and they knew that, but they were projecting it onto others. What else for Virgo? This is gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be a case-by-case situation. Virgo, 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 Virgo. I feel like you know what to do, and it's okay if you do what you know you shouldn't, as long as you learn from it. It's like one of those things where sometimes you have to hurt yourself so bad that you're like, I can never do this again. Saturn. Saturn by SZA might be a thing. Saturn gets a bad rap when it comes to matters of the heart. Yes, this planet is associated with words like us. I can't read that. See, that's Saturn energy. A mature person would know that. Demanding and restrictive, but it is also the glue that holds people together, which is especially useful in committed relationships. This planet oh my god, I didn't get the mascara out of my, sorry. This planet creates a bond that cannot easily be broken and can lead to longevity in a partnership. If two people are committed to working out their problems, Saturn will ensure they stay together, as it rewards those who put in the effort. Saturn can also be the karmic, I'm so sorry. Saturn can also point to karmic and past life relationships between individuals and help explain why they find each other in their present lives. Oh, obviously you guys have soul contracts. Again, like I said, no one's gonna get it like you. No one gets me like you. Now, SZA, I don't really sing like that, I swear. Even if I did, who cares? Cancer energy again. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or Cancer is about to come into your life. Cancer, represented by the crab, has my nose is so itchy. Has a tender heart and gives all they have to those they love, but the road to unconditional love can take time for them. They often hide their emotions away beneath their shells until they are sure they have found the right person to open up to. Once people have proven themselves trustworthy, Cancer's protective shell begins to fall away. When they are in a committed relationship, Cancer is loving, nurturing, and steadfast, except when they are mad, then it's time to watch out for the pinchers, period. I also feel too, this person's had a lot of time to reflect on the truth of you. That's just what I'm getting. Like, they see you for who you really are, not how they were projecting you to be out of, it's like once they're in the chaos or their energy is turbulent, they kind of project those qualities onto you too. Especially if they have guilt for anything. I feel like they actually pulled away, a lot of them pulled away because they felt guilty that you were so incredible. Like they couldn't be more for you. Yeah, I'll ask what you're gonna do in Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess. You're just gonna trust your intuition. I feel like you're gonna take it day by day, go with the flow, especially 10 of Cups. Probably lean on family support, allow your family to help you too. With the Seven of Pentacles, to me, it's like, I already have my seeds planted. I'm gonna trust that my seeds are growing, they're spawning, they're becoming all they need to. This could even be someone from like over a year ago. Damn. Literally nobody gets me like you, SZA. How am I supposed to feel ya? I don't know the words. I don't know the words. You're gonna have to take your leadership role with this though, you know? You're gonna have to decide for yourself for sure. Which I know you will, but I'm just saying that so I feel like you'll give yourself the grace of being confident in doing so, you know? Because really, I mean, you're coming up as a 9 of Cups. This is your time, and a beautiful time. What area you're supposed to focus on right now? Aries. You could even be dealing with an Aries, and Aries could be coming in 7th house. Thinking of self while in relationships is going to be huge. You're stepping more into leadership abilities. Another thing too, if you are leading a massive crowd, right? Or there's people who are looking up to you, and practice what you preach is going to be the biggest thing. Excuse me. Practice what you preach. What would you tell someone to do? Whatever goes down in February, if you were your coach, if you were your leader, what would you tell yourself to do? You know? You got it. I would do Song on Shuffle. My computer's out there, and last time I did it for Libra on my Apple Home, I got copyright strike, so, which is like real, of course, duh. I should have known. I should have known. Dear John, Taylor Swift. Also All Too Well. Again, this is someone where it's like, you don't know what you have till it's gone, and it's been gone for a minute. Your greatest gift that you can give yourself in this phase is not identifying or associating with the pain someone else is going through when you're no longer in that. That could be for a friend, that could be, and this person returning, or these people returning. It's going to be really important for you to maintain your own energy. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I hope you have the most beautiful February. This is really going to be a time where you felt out of control or powerless in a decision or a choice. You're really going to come into decision and choice making. Aquarius energy just keeps poking out to me, like the feeling of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if you were dealing in Cancer energy and Sagittarius energy, of course, because those came out as well. But there's just something to do. And oh, hello. But yeah. Anyway. See you soon. Love you. Make sure you subscribe. I post new videos all the time. And follow me on TikTok. I post videos on there as well. And book a personal reading with me down below. I love you.